Chances are, if you're looking to get your Food Protection Manager certification, you've been told you need to buy both the training and the exam from the same company, usually ServSafe, maybe Learn to Serve, or whoever your employer recommends. But here's the truth. That's not actually how certification works, and most people have never been told this. Today, I'm going to explain why training and exams are separate by design, and how exam questions are really developed, and what this means for you as you prepare for your certification. Let's start with the myth. Companies like ServSafe, Learn to Serve, and yes, even FoodSafePal often sell training and exams together as a bundle. It's convenient, but it also creates the impression that you have to buy both from the same place, and that passing depends on it. But accreditation rules don't allow that. The exam cannot be written from a company's training course. They are required to remain separate. So the idea that you must buy both together, that's just not true. So if the exam isn't based on training, where do the questions come from? They're created through a long, structured process. First, experts in food service and public health complete a job task analysis, basically a breakdown of what a food protection manager needs to know and do on the job. That becomes the exam blueprint, which sets how much of the exam covers each area, like cooking, cleaning, or holding food at safe temperatures. From there, a large question bank is built, hundreds of questions written and reviewed for accuracy. Exams are then assembled from this pool, so no two people get the exact set. Finally, those questions are continuously reviewed and updated to make sure they stay valid and fair. So the exam can't be pulled from the company's training course. Instead, it must be built through a multi-step, highly controlled process designed to protect the public and ensure fairness. Now, why don't companies like ServSafe or Learn to Serve explain this? It's because bundling training and exams together is good for business. It makes it seem like the exam is based on their course, and that you don't have a real chance at passing unless you buy both. But accreditation proves that's not the case. You have the freedom to choose your training provider and your exam provider. FoodSafePal does offer bundles too, but here's the difference. FoodSafePal shares this because you deserve to understand how the system really works. With that knowledge, you can decide who you want to train with, who you want to test with, and where you want to spend your money and time. FoodSafePal's Food Manager training is built to give learners a real advantage on exam day. The course is self-paced and takes just over 5 hours to complete, so it can be finished in a single day or broken up over time, always picking up right where you left off. Short interactive checkpoints appear throughout to confirm understanding before moving on. And at the end, learners take a full-length 75-question practice test designed to mirror the real exam. And unlike most courses, FoodSafePal shows you exactly which questions you answered correctly and which were missed, so learners can know what to focus on. Finish the training and practice test, and a certificate of completion is issued instantly, proof of being ready for the real thing. So here's the bottom line. Training and exams are separate by design. Accreditation requires it. That means you have the freedom to choose the training that actually prepares you best, and the exam provider that works for your situation. FoodSafePal is committed to being transparent about this because you deserve to know the truth and have the best chance of passing.